What's up? What's good? What's happening with y'all Atlanta Falcon fans? We got Raheem Morris on defensive performance against the Raiders, preparing to face the Saints again. Let's talk about it. Let's react to it. But before we get into that, make sure you follow me on Twitch, GameChanger 101 if you like video games. Also, my gaming channel on YouTube, GameChanger 101, same thing. If you want to see me do some vlogs, real life, instead of me talking about sports all the time, follow my vlog channel, Game or Kofi Jr. Follow Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff. Follow it all. Why not? And if you plan on getting any type of sports apparel, NBA, soccer, football, NASCAR, whatever you want to get for the holiday season, go to the description box below. Click on my Fanatics link. I'm sponsored. I'm partnered up with Fanatics. So make sure you click that link. Okay. Okay. And also, I got nothing else to say. This is my react. I got nothing else to say.
So, the Oakland Raiders have been such a team that's been able to keep drives going and maintain possession of the.
I really don't want to hear about the Raiders. We just heard you talk about the Raiders. Let's see. Let's skip ahead.
As long as it's all even playing ground, I think we can all abide by the rules and do what we need to do in order to win football games.
Tori?
Hi, Coach. Wanted to talk about a couple guys individually.
Tori sound like she cooked some mean cornbread. Hold on, girl. What you look like, Tori? Hey, all right.
Start with Jacob. Here's a guy who was undrafted, a practice squad guy 2 seasons ago, and then he goes out and has a game like yesterday. I know you spoke about his individual performance last night, but what can you kind of say about what you've seen from his overall development over the last couple of years?
For two, it's been really fun to watch, particularly this year for me, because I've been able to, lock into him in more detail as far as the whole player and everything, being a defensive coordinator. You watch him start off on special teams and start to have some success there, making plays, running down on kickoff, and really becoming a major factor and the guy that had to be up because of what he does on special teams and how much that means to him and his unit. They've been named.
That's always cool to see players move up ranks, move up the depth chart. From special teams to wreaking havoc on Derek Carr. You know what I'm saying? That must be a good feeling, man. Shout out to him. Hard work pays off most times. Not all the time, but most.
Their own nickname on the kickoff team and all those type of things. And then to watch him get a role on defense, particularly as one of our pass rushers and one of the guys that can absolutely do a bunch of different things for us with some versatility as far as dropping and into coverage and doing some of the things that we can do because it's a unique skill set and it's athleticism that he's really developed into a fine player for us, and we're fired up about Chewy and some of the things he just done and how he's developed. I think it started with special teams with some of the confidence that he's gotten, and now it's just trickling over to defense, and we're starting to see a different human, a different player. And it's like almost, stealing a draft pick, so to speak.
That's good. A steal in the draft pick. I like the way he said that, even though he wasn't drafted. But I like the way he said that. A steal. We need more steals. We need more steals. Meaning draft better. Whoever we get for GM and coach next year, if we get a new coach, I need y'all to survey these talents better, bro. We missed on too many picks, bro. We missed on too many, bro. We need more steals. I like the way he just said that. A steal. We need more hidden gems. You know what I'm saying? That needle in the haystack, we need to find it. Let's continue.
Also wanted to ask about Ito Smith too. He had that concussion last year, had to rehab his neck, which was a pretty long.
All right, we just talked about Ito last video. No need to re-listen.
Call him the best 5-yard runner in the game.
Yep.
The way Jeff Ulbrich coaches.
Okay, what they say?
Kelsey? What do you like most about the way Jeff Ulbrich coaches?
He's a fire guy. He brings a bunch of energy every single day.
Okay.
You talk about the ultimate juice in your football team. You talk about authentic energy. You're talking about a guy that can absolutely light up a room when he comes in it. He is a former player that knows what it's like to be in the trenches.
You know who that sound like? Who we had and was a scapegoat to Dan Quinn? Marquand Manuel. We had one of those coaches before. All I'm saying is, I think he deserved a better chance is all I'm saying, but let's continue.
So he's sensitive to his guys in that way. He can also give them a type of compassion and a type of learning and a type of development that you can't give unless you played this game. So those are the things that are really special about Jeff Ulbrich. Some of the things he brings to the table that a lot of coaches can't bring, and then some of the former players can't articulate. And he has a special, unique way. He has a special, unique way about himself that allows him to do that.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Paul?
Hi, Coach. Sorry I got on a little bit late, so if you've already discussed this, my apologies.
Man, no, nobody care if you came on late. Should have been on time, stupid. Come on.
Did you give any sort of update on the injuries, particularly obviously Carpenter, especially seemed like he was in pretty...
Good question, Tardy. We need to know what Carpenter looking like, man. OZ, what them both looking like? Hopefully a speedy recovery. Hopefully they good. Hopefully it wasn't too serious. But good question, Tardy Pants.
Tough shape when to be carted off the field. Any update on any of the injured guys, and including, I guess, are you hopeful about Todd and Julio coming back this week?
Well, I can answer you about Julio. I can answer that question. I don't even need to be in the front office. Julio's not playing. You wanna know how I know? I see the results on my fantasy team week in and week out. I watch the games. I watch him do one play, then go to the sideline for 3. Next drive, play for 2 plays, go to the sideline for the last. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna play. Hopefully he don't play. Let him heal that hamstring, bro. He just always hurt. I can answer that question. You didn't even need to put Julio in that. And Gurley, oh man. I hope Gurley good, bro. The way he's been running, you could tell, bro. He just not running the same, bro. He just not running the same. So let's see what he says.
We're definitely hopeful for everybody to get back, particularly the guys that missed the game, to see where they're at, see if they get ready for the Saints. But, with Carp's situation, he came in with a pre-existing groin injury, so we'll see where he goes.
Groin.
And see what we can do with Carp.
Okay.
See how that plans out for us. Obviously you got to get with Marty and the training staff and see exactly where he is, and he'll be able to do some of those things within the next couple of days, and we'll have more information on him, I'm sure on Wednesday.
What does it say about the team? Obviously, y'all have come back before in the second half of seasons, but this really could have been sort of a lost year for the guys. When you're 0-5 and you've just made a coaching change.
It's a lost year. I don't know why you try to butter it up. It's a lost year. And that one year we decided to win, 5-6 games in a row towards the end of the season for no dang reason, for positive vibes. Coming into the next season, you know what winning feels like. How did that work out for us? Look at our season now. But this is a lost season still, in other words. It's still a lost season. Even if they sneak into the playoffs somehow, some way, I just don't see us winning too much. But I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this becomes some type of Cinderella story we can all laugh at. Be like, remember that one time we thought the season was over with and Raheem the Dream took over and won us the Super Bowl? Great times. But for some reason, I don't think we're finna have that conversation. But let's see what he says.
Change. Easy to maybe play out the season. Just how proud of you or how impressed of you with the guys, going 4-2, really could be 5-1 right now. Only really been outmatched in one game in these last 6.
I don't know if it's a sense of pride. It's more a sense of, for me, of a goal that you want to get accomplished. And you just want to get the guys reset every single week for this 1-0 mentality.
But okay, this is just completely off topic. These niggas is millionaires. What webcam is you using, bro? Why is your webcam like this? You would think they would have some type of HD. You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all doing? 1080, 60 frames? Is my quality like this? I gotta look at my quality. Is my shit like this? That shit distracted me, bro. Like, every time I watch these interviews and post-game stuff, I'm like, bro, what is this quality? What am I looking at? This is the AOL days?
And not to ride the emotional roller coaster, to not allow these guys to be too high on themselves or too low on themselves, no matter what happens. When you're 0-5, it's easy for everybody to turn on each other and everybody to point fingers and see who the problem was. And that wasn't the case. I think these guys just adapted the 1-0 mentality, really bounced back and forcing their will on their opponent, and really just focused on doing their jobs, which is scoring or getting the ball back. And I think they've done a wonderful job of doing all those things each week and really separating the emotional roller coaster of being too high or the emotional roller coaster of being too low.
I've been on the low end of the roller coaster of emotions. This team pisses me off, and I know they piss you off too. It's just annoying. Week in and week out, every year. Oh, we'll get him next year. I'm tired of saying that. When are we going to have a parade down Peachtree? You know what I'm saying? When are we going to celebrate? I'm tired. I'm tired of being losers. Are y'all tired of being losers? Let me know. I can't be the only one. I'm on the low end. I'm not the high. Where the fuck is the high? Cool, we winning games, but the season over with pretty much.
And just kind of playing the game as it comes out.
Jason?
Hey, Coach. You got 3 receivers banged up at the moment. Obviously, you got to wait for the week. But is there any plan to get more guys like Roland Green and Gray, maybe Treadwell if he's back from the COVID list, some added reps with Matt this week?
I mean, he dang near have no choice, really. He got no choice. He got to bring somebody up.
Just in the case that you need to flex them up for this upcoming game.
Jason, it's been really fun at wideout this year. Just with the ability of the amount of people we've been able to play. With Christian Blake stepping up, with OZ stepping up, Brandon Powell stepping up, Gage taking on different roles from week to week, and really your consistent 2 players being Julio and Calvin being in those 2 spots. But the receivers that we have on our roster, as far as practice squad, we feel really good about and capable to go out in the game and be able to step up in that same type of mentality as well. We talked about this a lot, but we really found a unique set of skill set that we like about our wideouts, and it's something that we really love and get those.
No, you know what? All coaches have the unique ability to bullshit. He just asked you, are you going to bring any of them up? He going to a whole nother topic. Coaches are funny, bro. Like, they never want to answer the question straight on unless they mad. That's really the only time they really answer it. They mad, and they got that one question that they know they can fire that reporter up on. You know what I'm saying? Really get on them. Other than that, they really be BSing. Look, listen to what the man talking about. He asked, is he going to bring anybody up?
Guys going in order to get those guys flexed up to be productive in their way. So I'm really excited to see who the next man up and the next man mentality might be. We got the guys that we have on our roster right now that we have ability to do that with. And we also have guys that we always look ahead of and always stand ahead of the curve on somebody that could possibly come in and obviously under the testing protocols and possibly help you at some point.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to assume that's a yes. Okay, yes.
And you mentioned Carpenter. What did you think of Justin McCray getting in there? How has he kind of evolved in this system throughout the season?
Justin's done a nice job of being a backup inside player for us in active game settings. He's been able to go play. He can able to go play center. He can play a little guard for us.
How do y'all think he's going to do against the Saints? We already seen what the Saints did to us last week. How many sacks y'all predict this week? I'll make a video on that. Coming up too. Let me know.
Side, and he actually can flex out and play some tackle for you, so you won't be shocked to see him all over the place. He provides a nice flexibility for us that we feel really comfortable with putting him all his positions and being able to play him. And then we'll have to see what's going on with Carp this week, but obviously we'll have a nice little competition there as well. You still got different players that can play there. You got Hennessy that can play there. You got McCray that can play there. You have Matt Goner that's played there in times. So you want to get the best 5 on the field at all times. So if Carp doesn't have the availability to play this week, it'll be one of those guys getting a chance and an opportunity to get out there. And you never know. It depends on how the competition goes, whether it be 1 or 2 guys.
Jeff Schultz.
Hi, Raheem. I want to roll it back a few weeks when the change was first made. Obviously, you step into a difficult situation. As a guy stepping in, taking over as head coach, what's the first thing that you feel like you need to do and establish with the team?
Jeff, that's a great
okay, this video is already 13 minutes. Let's skip ahead.
approach. And our new approach was simple. Force our will on our opponent. Score, get the ball back. And then we went to build on those things. And as we've been building those things the last couple of weeks, we've been finding out ways to dictate the terms of games to get wins. And as I come in every week and tell them to dictate terms that we're going to do to get wins, whether it be third down philosophy, whether it be a red zone philosophy, or whether it be...
Don't speak on red zone. No, y'all did it. Or no, y'all did it. Everything else I can agree with, but the red zone, no, y'all did it.
Stuff that we need to do just from a standpoint of the run game, whatever the case may be, or even special teams, or what we want to do with field position. I think all those things factor into how you want to build your philosophy. And it all goes back to what we talked about from the beginning. What are we going to force our will on? How are we going to go about our business of scoring or getting the ball back?
Okay.
And then I know it's not in your control, and I know you're just trying to win a game every week, and I totally get that. But do you feel that you're going to be given an honest opportunity to win this job. Have they said anything like that to you? And if so, what makes you believe that they're being honest with you?
I think it will be a fair chance. They, I think it will. I don't know why. I just feel like it. Let's see.
Jeff, it's really cool how you word this question every week to make me give you a different answer. But
I might ask it.
I'm going to give you a different answer and revert back to the same answer like I always do. But I definitely have the 1-0 mentality. There's no doubt about that. And the only thing I can tell you about giving somebody an honest shot just in life is what they do for me on a daily basis. And all I'm getting is the utmost support from the highest level of the organization to the lowest level of the organization. And I don't have to name those two. And then somewhere in between, you got a bunch of people trying to do a bunch of things to get the 1-0 mentality. And when you feel people trying to get the 1-0 mentality, that's how you know how much support you get from everybody and support you get from the building.
Okay.
Justin?
Hey, Raheem, what are the biggest challenges of facing a team twice in 3 weeks?
The biggest challenge is getting your butt kicked the first time, and having to bounce back. But I think you got to look yourself in the mirror and be honest with yourself, Justin, and know and realize the facts of what happened. And I think I told you guys, but they dictated terms the last time we played, and we got to go out and dictate terms ourselves. And when we're able to do that, that's when we have results like we had yesterday. And when we're not, we have the unfavorable results that we had against the Saints the first time. This is a good football team. They got a good coach. They got good players. They're going to find ways to win.
Facts.
And they do it better than a lot of people. And they've been doing it better than a lot of people for a while. It's a big challenge for us, man, going up against a division opponent. Can't wait to see them. Fired up to get into the lab to get ready to try to find a different way and go out and do our business.
How about actually running the ball instead of trying to let me know how you feel about this press conference. Put it down below. Like, comment, subscribe, share. This video is already too long, longer than I want it to be. But if you like these type of things, let me know in the comment section. Hit the like button. And with that being said, man, I'm going to get ready. I'll make some more videos for y'all throughout this week. We gone.